Hi, hello, welcome back to my channel. Today, we got a huge update in terms of VGC rules. We did get the update for what is going to be Regulation C, what is being called Regulation C. I'm going to do my best to call it Regulation C and not Series 3. I'm just used to calling them Series, but what is Regulation C? Regulation C will start April 1st, April Fool's Day. I don't believe this is an April Fool's joke, but it will start April 1st and it will go to June 30th, as you can see, my mouse, yeah. As you can see right there, the difference between Regulation C and Series 2, which is what we're playing right now, is that the Treasures of Ruin Pokemon will be legal, so that is Wo-Chen, Xianpao, Ting-Lu, and Chi-Yu. I do also want to note really quick that the Charmander, sorry, I don't know why I said that, Charmander, Charmeleon, Charizard, still, all these Pokemon are still banned, Zorua and Hisuian Zoroark still banned, all the Raidmons still banned, Berserker still banned, Acriodon, Rhydon still banned, and like a very important thing to note, even though we are using Paradox Pokemon, both Walking Wake and Iron Leaves are still in the banned category. So those two Paradox Pokemon are still banned, however the others will be legal. So it kind of like builds on what we have, right? Like, I felt like Series 2 built on Series 1, and now Regulation C is kind of building on Series 2, and all that kind of stuff. I do have, where are you? Okay, where are you? I do have Showdown pulled up, there we go. I do have Showdown pulled up. This is just going to be, so this video, I just really wanted to talk about the rule update, and I'm going to very briefly talk about each of the Beads of Ruin Pokemon, and I will do videos in the future. I'm going to do some team building videos, I'm going to do some Showdown videos in the future, and go a little bit deeper into each of these Pokemon, but this is just going to be kind of like a overview, if you will. Yeah, this is just going to kind of be an overview. So first I want to talk about, I have pulled up Qianpao, Qianpao's design, sorry, first can we just say, I love the design of this Pokemon. I think this Pokemon looks phenomenal. And I am going to go over each of their abilities, as this is like the first time we've seen these kind of abilities. So Qianpao has Sword of Ruin, and this says active Pokemon without this ability have their defense multiplied by 0.75. There we go. So this means they have their defense decreased. Like, Qianpao keeps their defense, but the other Pokemon have their defense decreased by 25%. We can also look, Qianpao is a pretty strong physical attacker, has some really cool priority moves. We have Sucker Punch. I think we also have Ice Shard, as we do right there. It also gets Crunch, gets Brick Break. That's kind of, I always think Brick Break, depending on how common screens are going to be, I always think Brick Break is a interesting option. Also a good way, as all of the Beads of Ruin Pokemon are, as they are all Dark type, and I mean, of course, Terra can change that, but at their base, they are all Dark type, so a way to hit others super effective with the Brick Break is kind of nice as well. In there, you do have Icy Wind, if that is something that you're interested in, because you're pretty fast, right? Yeah, 135, yes. So you're fast, so if you want to get some fast speed control, even though your special attack's 90, that's not even bad. So that is always an option, I think, on for Qianpao as well. Haze Dondozo exists. My eyes just go right to Haze, so we also have Haze. If you need that for the Dozo matchup, you do have Haze. Ice Spinner as well. I mean, Qianpao is a Dark type, so if you're looking at Indeedee Armarouge, for example, you are a Dark type, so you don't get hit by the Expanding Force. However, as you are an Ice type, unless you Terra, you are weak to the Fire type moves, but you can at least Ice Spinner and be a Disruptor, maybe protect another Pokemon that you have on your side of the field, or anything like that. So I think that those are all really interesting options. I'm just kind of looking. Taunt. A fast Taunt is always a good option. Sword Stance. So here's the thing. Like, you can have Ice Spinner, and then, as we already said, Qianpao gets both Stab, Sucker Punch, as well as Stab, Ice Shard. And because of Sword of Ruin, that means you're decreasing the opponent's defense, and then you can you can Swords Dance, you can Sucker Punch, but like. So let's say, if you're Sash, let's say, you can Swords Dance, and then you just Sucker Punch, you Ice Shard, as long as they don't have, if they don't have Terrain, or if they don't have, Faraffarig, then you are just kind of free to wreak some absolute havoc with this Pokemon, and you can pin them with Sucker Punch, so if they try to go for Protect, or in some move to avoid your Sucker Punch, you can hit them with the other Pokemon you have on the field, all that kind of stuff. Like, Sucker Punch is a really cool pin move. You also have Ice Shard, so you don't even have to play with that. But I think that is a set I really want to keep my eye on. Also, I think having a Chien-Pao sort of ruin with something like Terra, Normal, Dragonite is kind of cool. Once again, these two Pokemon, depending on what you're running on Chien-Pao, but definitely, like, you have access to Ice Spinner, but definitely Psychic Terrain can be a little bit of an issue with that set. However, you could run your own terrain. Also, both Pokemon have access to Ice Spinner, so it shouldn't be too terrible in the long run. There's also Chi-Yu. I'm just going to go over the ability real quick. So, very similarly to Chien-Pao, we have, this lowers all Pokemon's Spadef besides Chi-Yu's by 25%. Chi-Yu is a special attacker with that whopping 135, and good speed too, 100 speed, very good speed, definitely low HP, low-ish defense, but very good on the special side, so that's even something to note. This Pokemon right here has such a phenomenal, if you're worried about Armarouge and DD, wow. This Pokemon is such a phenomenal matchup. You are Dark type, so you don't get affected by Expanding Force, same with Chien-Pao, but you are a Fire type, so that means you also heavily resist the Fire type moves that they might be going for as well. I guess, like, the one thing to look out for is when you see a Rogue Armarouge with Aura Sphere. No, that's not the one I'm looking, wait. I don't think that's, hold on. Now I'm, like, second guessing Aura Sphere. Yeah, nice. I know Pokemon moves. Okay, yeah. So I think unless you Terra away from either of these typings, like, the only thing that maybe like a Rogue Armarouge with Aura Sphere. But this, so you resist, you so well resist their attacks. Then you can also sit here, you can go for Snarl. Love that. We also have Heat Wave, Flamethrower, Fire Blast. We do have Overheat. Oh, that's kind of nasty. Okay, we have Overheat. There's also Nasty Plot if you want to set up all that kind of stuff. I think what? Oh, Dark Pulse. Okay, I was wondering. You also have Dark Pulse for the stab dark move as well. Gonna do a ton of damage there. And you do have Will-O-Wisp. Like, I think, so the physical defense is pretty, the HP is actually pretty rough. The physical defense being 80 it's definitely not ideal. Really good Spadef though, so it's like if you can maybe have an Arcanine, or if you can get off a fast excuse you, if you can get off the fast Will-O-Wisp or something like that, you can protect Chien-Pao a little bit better on the physical side than Chien-Pao can Snarl, and just has naturally really good Spadef, so I think that's really good. I think that this will be a really cool mon into Indeedee Armarouge. I guess there are definitely other hard Trick Room teams that don't utilize Indeedee Armarouge. However, I think that's what I see most. So having a good matchup into that, I think, is very, very, very good. I think, okay, there's also Wu-Chen. So Tablets of Ruin, so similar to the other Pokemon, but this decrease any attack, any active Pokemon without this ability, their attack gets decreased by 25%. And we're a little bit of a wall here, right? We're a little bit of a wall here. Spadef, huge Spadef. Defense, good defense. HP, respectable. 70 is like quite a middling speed, I will say, but I think this will be good. You can run it in Trick Room. It'd be really good on a balanced team, I think, as well. So you can run, would you run Assault Vest? Would you just be like so bulky? You can also run lefties probably, but you get Giga Drain. That's the move I was looking for. So, with a really bulky Pokemon like this, I love Giga Drain. You can also, if you want to run lefties, You can absolutely run Leftovers for more healing, but you can run Giga Drain to heal yourself. I think you also get the Snarl. Yes, we like that. Wow, just all of these mons, like the Dark type, of course, naturally gives them a decent matchup into Armarouge and DD. Of course, here you are going to be weak to the fire moves, but you can tear away from that if that behooves you at the time. But you do have Giga Drain, you do have Snarl. You do have okay. You do have knockoff. Getting rid of items is always going to be no, okay. I can't say always, always, always. There's very few 100%s, but usually getting rid of items can behoove you quite a bit. There's also I do want to mention there's both light screen and reflect here, just to make you even bulkier. You also have access to pollen puff. Well, that's super cool. Oh wow. Okay. Okay, sorry, it's coming together. Snarl, pollen puff. I think so, especially if you're running I think it could work. I think Pollen Puff works obviously on non-Trick Room teams as well, but it feels so good if you're running a Trick Room team and your opponent goes for a double protect, being able to Pollen Puff your partner for free healing, like literally free healing because they double protected, feels so good. So I think like Pollen Puff in that sense would be really okay. I think Pollen Puff is really cool there. You could also run Protect. You can also run Protect, I think. Leech Seed? Sorry, it's all going together. I didn't do a ton. I'm kind of like looking and learning here with everybody. I looked at these Pokemon a little bit, but I'm learning. I am learning. But yes, also Leech Seed for more livability. Then you can even swap out, and your other Pokemon can get the healing. Nice, very nice. Okay, that is very cool. That could be a really fun set. Also, I think Foul Play is always nice because you don't have to invest in your own attack. It's all based off your opponent's attack. So I think Foul Play is gonna be a decent shout as well. I saw something that I also wanted to mention. Oh, Ruination. Okay, so Ruination. That's Snarl. Excuse you. That's what I was. Sorry. I was like, what? I was like, what? So Ruination does damage equal to half of the target's current HP. So just another way to stick around on the field. Does not matter if you get snarled. Does not matter if you get intimidated. Does not matter if they are +6 defense or have screens up, what have you. None of those matter. You're just taking half of their HP. So I think Ruination is another great shout on a mon like Wochen. I do think the Dark Grass, so I've actually been using Brute Bonnet a bunch in Series 2, and it's definitely a somewhat rough defensive typing. However, with Terra, you can take oops, my bad. I'm sorry. You can also take away those weaknesses, so I think that's a good shout. And also, like, the bulk here is real. 85 HP, 100 defense, 135 SPDEF. Absolutely can make a case for this. Okay. And last, we'll talk about Ting Lu, Vessel of Ruin. So similar to the other abilities, this ability, active Pokemon without this ability have their special attack multiplied by 0.75, so decreased by 25%. I think I'm thinking about this correctly. Watch, I'm gonna publish this video and my information's gonna be super incorrect, but I made sure I looked this up as best I could. I understood it as best I can. If I am saying this incorrectly, please let me know. I'm a little bit nervous. I'm definitely a little bit nervous that I'm saying this incorrectly, but I think what I said is correct. So we are Dark Ground here. Let's just look at the stats. Massive HP, great defense. Honestly, even pretty okay SPDEF. Very slow. 45 base speed. I feel like that's gonna be a Trick Room mon. I definitely feel like Ting Lu is gonna be a Trick Room mon. We do get Body Press, my new favorite move. No, I just think Body Press is a really cool move because it's based off your defense and not off your attack. So it's like, Burn still affects it, Burn definitely still affects it, but Intimidates don't affect it, all that kind of stuff. We get Bulldoze. That's kind of cool if you want to have some speed control, but Earthquake, right, hold on, what's your attack? 110, okay, very respectable attack. So we have Earthquake. Do you get... You get Earthquake. Do you get Stomping. You do. Okay, very nice. So you get Stomping in case you don't have a lot of Mons on your team to be able to Earthquake next to. Let's see, what else do we have? We have Heavy Slam, like, that's kind of cool coverage, depending. I think, but having access to Rock Slide, I think, is huge. Also Taunt, good to know. Ooh, and Throat Chop, hello? Okay. Okay. Yeah, so Throat Chop, oh my gosh. I'm sorry that I can't speak. I apologize. I streamed for over 4 hours today, before I'm recording this video, so I'm like, don't worry, I'm gonna cut all this out. It's just gonna cut magically, and you'll see none of this, and, remember, friends, hydrate. It's good for you. Okay. Okay, sorry. So we're back. We're back. So we have Throat Chop. I think, you know, being able to Throat Chop a Sylveon or anything like that wants to go for Hyper Voice, or even a Pokemon that wants, if you get into Trick Room, and you can Throat Chop your opponent before they go for Perish Song, or anything like that, I think that's a great anything to help with the Perish matchup. Yeah, very cool. Okay. Did I see Fisher? I did see Fisher. It's here. It's here. Yeah, so I think that Ting-Lu can be a really nice, pretty bulky attacker, at least on the physical end. If you can maybe pair Ting-Lu with Snarlmon, that way you can protect Ting-Lu a little bit more. Just because its Spadef, Spadef is a little bit low. But you are decreasing everybody's special attack. So in that sense, it's going to let you live. It's definitely going to let you live even more. It's about to be like, and next we're going to go on to Armor Rouge. No, sorry, I was just confused, because for a second I thought I made up that Armor Rouge got Aura Sphere, but no, I literally faced an Aura Sphere Armor Rouge today on ladder, so I should know. I should absolutely know. But yeah, okay. So I just wanted to do a quick little overview about the rule update. A quick little overview. This is gonna be 18 minutes again. It's gonna be 19 minutes. Quick little overview about the rule update. If you have any questions, please feel free to put them in the description down below. I'm definitely going to be doing a team builder and some showdown as well. I think I'm going to start with Chi-Yu, specifically because Darkspun. Because guess what? Y'all, wait for it. I don't even have to search it. Y'all, wait for it. Lava Plume next to my Darkspun? I think so. And Torkoal? Yes. Seeing how good these Pokemon are into Armor Rouge and DD, I might have to look into an alternative for Armor Rouge and DD, but I really want to test out Chi-Yu, Torkoal, and Darkspun, and then we'll fill out the rest of the team. We'll fill out the rest of the team as we go. But yeah, that's just the quick overview. If you did enjoy, please feel free to leave a like, comment, or subscribe. If you have any questions, please feel free to put them in the description down below. Seriously, anything really does help out. Really does help out the channel, and I would be so very appreciative. I'm excited to play more Series 2, because I actually have been enjoying Series 2 so much, but I'm also excited to kind of get in and maybe do a little bit of team building. We'll do some showdown lives, all that kind of stuff. Sorry, I almost said Series 3. For, Series C. I can't think of what it's called right now. I cannot think of what it's called right now, but, Regulation C. Why can I remember the word regulation? Anyway. Thank you all so much for sticking around. Thank you all so much for watching. I appreciate you. Okay, for real, I'm gonna get the heck out of here. Thank you so much, and yeah, have a great day. Okay, bye!